called Three Kings.
Is that with George Clooney?
Yes, George Clooney. An amazing movie. You must watch this movie. Now, I'm not going to do a review of it right now, but I will mention there's this one scene where these soldiers, they're sort of lost in the desert. They're trying to find themselves, what's important in life and that sort of thing. And George Clooney asks the key question, what's the most important thing in life? And there's some various different answers. But eventually George Clooney comes out and says, no, the most important thing in life is necessity. That's the most important thing. Now, necessity changes at different points in time. Our necessities change, whether we need food, or shelter, or love, or happiness, it changes. But the most important thing at any given time for any person is necessity. So, my next question is, what is your current necessity? Tell us about your current necessity. Jacob, tell us about your current necessity.
What is my current necessity? Well, I think it's kind of tough to say because actually I have a lot. There is a lot that I need and a lot that I lack. Money would be one of them. Money would be the next one. The next one too. So I think for me, the current necessity would be money. Let me tell you. Thank you for the yell. It's not that bad. Let me tell you a story. When we say that we're driven by necessity, actually I think that's a pretty good way of putting it. Maybe I think it was 2 years ago, I was just kind of cruising. I wasn't making that much money, but I was making enough to just live my life. Then the financial problems hit, the exchange rate went crazy, and I have a lot of bills I have to pay back home in the US. And suddenly, I wasn't making enough money, just like that. And I realized that I had actually missed some payment online before, and I didn't actually have that much money at that time to send back and cover. So up until that time, I had been thinking, I don't need to take any private classes, any Huawei, I don't need to waste my time doing that kind of thing. So people would ask me, Jake, do you want to take some of these classes? And I'm like, no. What are you talking about? I'm not going to waste my time doing that. As soon as I realized that I was totally flat broke at that moment, I kid you not, I sat there, I was like, oh, good. I pull out my notebook, I start calculating some things really quickly, and I realized I need like 5 Huawei's right now. And so I got on the phone, I started calling people, do you know, blah, 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 blah. And so within like 1 or 2 weeks, I'd set up all the Huawei's that I needed for that time. And it kept me going, and everything turned out okay. But what I realized was that, for me, we don't charge for cable.
Yes, we do.
We